Hey guys, for today's video, I'm gonna just do like a casual real life chat just about all the issues that we have as women when it comes to getting dressed. Things like body changes, what to do when your clothes just don't fit anymore, and just how to build a wardrobe that can be really fluid and last you through all the different seasons of life. I think as women, we can have a lot of guilt when it comes to our wardrobe because it really is a struggle for us to find things that fit, to find things that are our style and that really work for us, and we sometimes just don't even want to confront it, so we just ignore our closet and just get dressed into like the couple things that really fit us. But I think it's really healthy just to confront your closet, assess it, see if it's working for you, and just spend the money if you need to buy some new stuff, you know. Even though I talk a lot about slow fashion and being sustainable, I think it's so important to feel good in what we're wearing and just to know that our closet fits us. You know, even though clothing can seem like really frivolous sometimes, like they're just clothes, whatever, but it really is powerful, and just it can really affect how we feel about ourselves, especially if we like just went through some body changes, maybe we gained some weight or just had a baby and you just feel really uncertain and uncomfortable in your body. And when you just buy yourself some new clothes that fit your new body, it can just change the way that you feel about yourself and really make you feel just better about life. So I guess the main topic that we're going to talk about today is how to build a wardrobe that can really last you through all these different seasons. I think practically, obviously you're gonna have to buy new stuff throughout your life. As women, we go through so many different body changes, and that's totally fine, but I think we can still build a wardrobe that can last us really good for like a solid 5-10 years at least. And there's just a couple like basic concepts that I think if you have in your wardrobe, then as your life goes on, you can add things here and there, but like those basic things can really last you through many years. So the first category or item that I think is really important to have is a couple of really nice like loose fitting tops, kind of like what I'm wearing here. So just either like a loose fitting t-shirt, boxy blouse, something that's not like really tight to your skin. That way, you know, if you're gaining weight, losing weight, your body is changing, you know, this kind of a shirt can really like just feel really comfortable through many different sizes. And I would recommend even having like a couple of like really oversized shirts, a couple of like more medium, and then if you like the slim fit, of course have some of those. And then as your body is changing throughout, you know, different seasons of life, you'll just know that there's always something in your closet that will fit, and I think that is like a really great way to start. And again, I'm not going to be telling you, you know, what kind of styles you need to have like the perfect wardrobe, because all of our styles are completely different, and you know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, actually, I do recommend that you watch my style series. I made it last year, but it has some really great tips in there still, and I'll link it down below in the description box. But my main point is just think about your style and just buy a few tops that kind of work with what you like, whether it's t-shirts, blouses, sweaters, turtlenecks, whatever you like. Just make sure that you have couple of oversized pieces that can really fit through the different seasons. Okay, moving on to my next tip, which is to have multiple sizes of your favorite bottom style. So if you like jeans, whatever style of jeans that you like, have a couple of different sizes. I know that's like a really strange concept to think about because we tend to just buy what fits and then we stick to it for many years. But yeah, I think it can really be a game changer to have multiple sizes in your favorite bottom. Even if your body doesn't change that much, I find for myself, like when I'm on my period, my pants fit a little tighter, and then I have like these jeans actually that I'm wearing right now. They're like a little bit looser on me. They fit really comfortable during like the bloating phase of life. There's just something about the feeling of like your pants not fitting anymore that can be so soul crushing, and you suddenly feel like something's wrong with you. But if your body fluctuates a lot, then just go for that second size in your favorite bottom, and you'll just feel so much more comfortable and confident. And even though like of course we know that our worth is not tied up in our size and the way that our clothes fit, sometimes that does still like just it takes a hit upon us, so highly recommend. And so here you can just do that with whatever pants that you like to wear, or skirts, just whatever bottom. You know, I was talking about jeans a lot, but if you like a dress pant, or if you like a skirt, shorts, whatever it is. And this doesn't have to be like obviously in every item that you have, but highly recommend just in at least like one pair of pants just to do that. And then when you're going through that weight change, you just always know that you have a pair of pants that you can still wear. They'll make you feel good. And of course, if you do find that you gain weight and none of your pants fit anymore, you deserve to have pants that fit you. You deserve to have clothes that fit you. So stop cramming yourself into pants that hurt and that make you feel tight and uncomfortable, and just go buy yourself some pants that make you feel great. You totally deserve that. So if at this point you're thinking, but I don't want to waste all that money on buying new stuff, I have another tip here for you, and that is to have some bottoms that have an elastic waistband. I know this is not a style that like works for everybody, depending on what you like, but I have a couple of wide leg pants that have an elastic waist, and those are just so wonderful for weight fluctuations because of course it expands with you, and it really can fit like numerous sizes in there, so that's a really great way to go. Of course, you can also get skirts with an elastic waist. I think those look super cute too. And I think sometimes when we think about elastic waist, we think like frumpy person that gave up, but there's some really cute styles out there these days. So yeah, shop around. Shorts with elastic waist, those are amazing. Those are my favorite kind of shorts to wear actually, because in the summer you don't want to be like constricted with like really tight pants. So highly recommend. Go try some stuff on at the store and find something like that works for you. Okay, so my next tip is something that I actually talk about a lot, but it's to have a go-to third layer that you like to wear that's in your style. And again, this is things like, you know, cardigans, jackets, blazers. And I think there's just something about like throwing on like that layer over your outfit that even if you feel like a little bit uncomfortable about your midsection, if something still isn't fitting right because you're kind of uncomfortable with your body, that third layer can just like, almost feels like a protective blanket or hug over you, and your body's more concealed. And I find that for myself, that just makes me feel so much more comfortable, especially in times like, again, my period or postpartum, when like your body feels like sensitive and a little bit bloated. Yeah, it just like makes me feel safe. Throw on that third layer and you're good to go. And a lot of these tips that I'm talking about so far, it really does take some trial and error to figure out what you'll like. So even if you like really hate shopping, I highly recommend, you know, just go to the store, some kind of a mall that has many different stores, and just go try on a bunch of stuff and see what you like. And I know that's super time consuming and it can like take so much effort, mental effort, physical effort. Maybe grab a friend with you if you're feeling a little bit uncertain or unconfident, and it really is just a great way to like try a bunch of different stuff and just see how you feel in it. You know, there's actually so many different styles of clothing out there, and if you've never tried them on, you don't know that maybe you will love them in the future. You know, if you've never tried on like jumpsuits, wide leg pants, a different style of jean, different dresses, you know, just go out there and just do it and try it. You know, all these tips that I always talk about on my channel, they're really great concepts just to think about in your mind, but if you don't actually go out there and try it and do the work, then your closet won't change and you'll just be like unhappy about how you look and how you feel, and that's really sad. So I encourage you guys just to take that first step, maybe if you haven't done that yet, and just go out there, try some clothes on and see what you learn. Wow, this is kind of just turning into a pep talk here, but I hope this is helpful, you guys. I hope that you can feel my heart for you, because I really just want you guys all to feel really great in your clothes, because you deserve that. And yeah, let's move on to my next tip here. Oh, so this next tip is kind of lighthearted, which I think we need now, and that is to find a couple of shoes and bags that you really love that make you feel really happy, because items like that, you know, can really work through different seasons of life. That doesn't change when your body changes. Our foot size usually tends to be the same. Sometimes it'll go up a little bit, but when you just have like a couple of solid pairs of shoes that you love, accessories that you love, I think that kind of makes you feel good and familiar. Like no matter what outfit you have, you'll be like, this will always work, no matter what season of life I'm in right now. Ooh, this is another heavy hitter, but my next tip here is don't get stuck just feeling bad about your body. If the clothes are not fitting you, there's nothing wrong with your body. It's the clothes, honestly. I know that we hear that all the time, but it's the truth, you know. Clothes that are made for mannequins or that are made for models online, they're just to like fit a generic body. And a lot of those bodies are not reality for many of us, and our bodies are so different. We have such different sizes, body types, and there's clothes out there that will fit you. You just have to find them. Unfortunately, it It does take effort, and don't get stuck thinking that just because you have a bigger body, you can't wear the styles that like someone smaller than you can, because that's not true. There's so many beautiful plus size people out there, people with different body types that, you know, are just wearing what they love and they're rocking it. And yeah, you can do it too. If you want to, you can do it. You can totally do it. And again, I know that that takes so much effort, especially if, you know, you're really unhappy with how your body looks and you just want to like disappear into a sweatshirt and not think about it. But again, just having some clothes that fit you, that you love, it really does change how you feel about yourself, and there's something powerful in that somehow. And another tip I have is find a couple of like really good go-to outfits that you know always fit you and always will look good. Especially, you know, if you're going through like a season where you're trying stuff on in your closet, everything doesn't fit and you're starting to feel really bad about yourself, have like a couple of go-to outfits in your mind that you're like, this will always look good on me no matter what. Like maybe it's like an oversized sweater with some skinny pants. You know, take an afternoon or a day and just try on different stuff. Look at yourself in the mirror at home, maybe with the clothes that you already have, and just come up with a few outfits that can be your go-to outfits. And I think that's a really great way to start, especially if you're just kind of struggling to find something that makes you feel good. And this leads into my next tip, that it doesn't have to look perfect to be beautiful. Sometimes we're like on this hunt for like the perfect outfit, the perfect item, and we're like standing and scrutinizing ourselves in the mirror until, you know, something looks perfect, and then disappointed when it doesn't look perfect. But again, like our clothes, they don't have to be perfect to be beautiful, and our body doesn't have to be perfect to be like worthy of like living a happy life. You know, at the very basic stripped down level, clothes are just there to clothe our bodies so we can go about our day and live our life. And personally, I really want to get to the point where like I don't think about my clothes anymore. Like I'll just put something on, I know it looks fine, and I can just go about my day and live my life. And there's times when like even me, like I'll wear an outfit that I think looks good, and then someone will take a picture, and then in the picture it just looks like bad, and it's like a bad angle, and that really just like shoots down even my confidence. And that's like a funny thing, because, you know, a picture doesn't capture like us. It doesn't capture our soul, our body, our movement. When we're just hanging out with people around us, you know, they're like moving around, they're living their life, they're full of like energy. So a picture, don't let that shut down your confidence. If you think that you look bad in a picture, like in reality, you look great. So I would recommend that we all stop scrutinizing ourselves so closely in the mirror and just put on our clothes for the day, and just go live our lives and enjoy ourselves, because at the end of the day, we are more than our clothes, and we are more than how we look on the outside, right guys? It's our inner soul that makes us who we are. So yeah, just go live your life. You're worthy and you're beautiful. And the next thing I want to say here is just forget the sizes, forget the labels, and just buy what fits in the way that you like. So sometimes we get like so stuck, like I always wear a medium, I always wear a medium. If I suddenly start wearing a large, that like makes us feel bad about ourselves. But it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter what size it says. Does it fit? Do you like how it looks? Does it feel good? Then that's what you should buy. And then I would encourage you to explore different sizes, especially if you're doing that day of trying different stuff on. You know, try the size higher, try the size lower, and play around with that. And maybe you'll be like, oh, I always thought I had to squeeze into a large, but now an extra large feels super comfortable. Then buy it. Just buy it and be happy. Guys, just my vision, my mission here with my channel, with friends around me, is just to share this, and just to share that like you can have a closet that you love, you can find clothes that fit you well, and you can buy new clothes if your body changes. All of that is possible, all of that is okay, and yeah, let's just go get dressed and live our happy life. Bye guys.